Gospel community leaders, that was fun yesterday, wasn't it? It was exciting. 5 people were baptized, and close to or more than 300 people in the building, including kids. And so we are super excited about yesterday. And so I don't know what else to say except that just God is incredibly faithful, and Jesus is alive, and that was exciting. So this week there's no study guide. This week we're going to get together, we're going to eat a meal together, so get that post up soon if you haven't on your city page and start inviting people out to that. You can do a potluck style or whatever you want to do, but we're going to have a meal together, we're going to eat together, we're going to drink together, we're going to pray together, celebrate together. So really that's up to you what that evening looks like. So, but just get together and have fun. This is a chance to celebrate together. Remember last week we talked about the right to party, and this week we have a reason to party. So the right to party followed by the reason to party equals we're going to party. And so we're going to just carry that celebration feeling through this week. Now be sure to take some time to talk about that, what I just said, to talk about, that through the finished work of Christ on the cross, we have the right to party. If you need to refer back to last week's study guide, specifically question number 2, or not question number 2, but question number 3, the community question about the things that have happened in our lives through Jesus Christ that we take time to remember and celebrate and rejoice in, and the cross being the main one of those things that we take time to remember and to celebrate and to rejoice in, so that your partying and your celebrating together is centered on the gospel and centered on Jesus and centered on the work of God in our lives. That's very important. But other than that, just have a good time. Enjoy each other's company. Proclaim the things that God is doing in your life. If you want to do that in a structured way where you take some time to sit around and to share the stories and to celebrate the things that God is doing in your life, or if you want to sit down to share praises and prayer requests and pray together, do that. Again, it's up to you. But make sure there's food, make sure there's a drink, and I don't mean alcohol. Now there can be. We're fine with that at times in our gospel community groups. And so if this is one of those weeks, use discretion, use sensitivity to who will be there or not be there if people are underage, or those specific questions that you'll need to ask. But feel free to party, to eat and drink together, and to share what God is doing. We just want to carry that momentum through, that excitement, that celebration of Easter Sunday, Resurrection Sunday. There is one announcement, and there's no study guide, but it's below in this post. It's about our Haiti clothing drive. This is Corey Weaver's putting this together, and I'll put all the information you need below. Please, whether that's on the front end or whenever you do this, but please address your gospel community group with this, and also please shoot them either a text or an email or a city message that points them to this post on the city. Corey Weaver has a post on the city that all of you should be able to see concerning this clothing drive. They're going to be collecting clothing for the kids at the orphanage there to some degree. I haven't read it completely yet, but you'll get the gist of it here when you look at it. And so encourage people to be involved in that and to pitch in that. And another thing that we as the pastors would love for you to do, to communicate this, and we're going to communicate this too through different ways this week, but if you could do us a kindness and share with your group our deep gratitude and thankfulness to each and every person who volunteered in the lead up to Easter Sunday, all the work that had to be done in the space to get it ready, and I mean everything. There's been the littlest to the biggest things that were done in there. Our deep gratitude to those folks, and our deep gratitude to all those who served yesterday morning on Easter Sunday morning as volunteers. We are so deeply thankful. I mean, again, God has blessed us with the body of Christ at Redemption Church who are willing to serve and to pitch in, and we don't ever want to take that for granted. And so if you would just extend that thankfulness on to those in your gospel community group who were a part of that, we would deeply appreciate that. That's all. So have fun, enjoy, have a good time together. Take lots of pictures if you want to. Send those to me. We'll get them posted up onto our social media. And just again, excited that God is at work amongst us. You guys have a great week. He is risen. He is risen indeed.